I'm so fucking inconsistent. Because I obviously failed.
I know that you're coming back home. Know that you're coming back home. Know that
Hi, Jasmine.
Hi.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you for doing this. That's very kind of you. 안녕하세요. 내 이름은 금이래요. 이름은 뭐예요?
제 이름은
네.
한나입니다. 한나.
아, 한마. 반갑습니다. 어느 나라 사람이에요?
저요?
네.
저는 한국 사람이에요.
한국 사람.
카밀라? 이름이 카밀라?
카밀라. 네.
카밀라 씨는 어느 나라 사람이에요?
덴마크 사람이에요.
덴마크.
덴마크.
반가워요, 카밀라 씨.
반갑습니다. 잠깐만. 김밥 하나 주세요. 김밥 너무 좋아요.
저도요.
네.
김밥 너무 좋아요.
너무 좋아요.
김밥 맛있어요, 그쵸?
너무 맛있어요.
맛있어요.
네.
제가 카밀라 씨한테 질문해도 돼요?
I don't know. 모르겠어요. 좋습니다. 나는 한국 너무 나쁜. If I would go into like, and I don't know if my pronunciation is totally correct, so I apologize. But if I would go into,
okay. I think it's really good.
Thank you. If I would go into like a shop in Korea, I sometimes would ask like, for example, like 김밥 하나 주세요. 하지만 고기를 걔랑 그래도 샘을 빼주세요. 나는
햄?
샘을, yeah,
세무?
like seafood, I think.
seafood?
Yeah. What's that?
해물 맞아요. 해물.
해물. 네.
그러면 카밀라 씨는 채식을 해요? Are you a vegetarian?
Yeah. Yeah.
그래요.
고기를 먹지 않아요.
저도
You too?
같이 말할 거예요. I will say the same.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't want to eat any of those. 그래서 저도 똑같이 고기, 계란, 해물 빼주세요.
네. Yeah. How do you say vegetables? Is that 채소?
네.
네.
채소.
So,
or 야채.
야채. Right.
Yeah, either is correct.
So you could say 야채만?
맞아요.
Oh, okay.
야채만 넣어주세요.
Okay.
넣어 means put.
Oh, 야채.
야채만, only vegetables.
Yeah.
넣어주세요.
Okay. I actually don't. I also don't like eat cheese or milk. So 우유. How do you say drink? 마셔요. 우유 마셔요.
우유 마셔요? 마셔요?
마셔. 아니요.
You're vegan?
Yeah.
비건이에요? 그러면 우유 안 마셔요, 계란 안 먹어요,
네.
해물 안 먹어요, 고기 안 먹어요.
네.
맞아요?
맞아요.
꿀 먹어요? 허니.
Honey? No.
꿀 안 먹어요.
안 먹어요. 네.
그러면 한국어로는 vegan is vegan.
Vegan. Okay.
It's almost the same.
Yeah.
But there's no V sound
No, like
in
more
Korean.
like
So
B.
it's just vegan.
Vegan. Okay.
Vegetarian is 채식주의자.
Really? Oh my god. That's a long word.
It's really difficult.
Yeah. What was it? 채소.
You can read Korean alphabets, right?
No.
No?
No, not yet.
채
I can write my name and that's it. ATM 어디 있어요? 지하철 어디 있어요? You know, like stuff, useful stuff, but easy. 얼굴? 머리?
아 얼굴.
네.
머리.
코? 눈?
눈.
That right? Is that eyes? 눈?
Yeah, that's
눈.
right.
Okay. 발?
발.
발. 왼발, 오른발?
왼발, 오른발.
네, 손?
손.
Is that all body? I think that's it for body.
You learning Korean.
Yeah, that's,
Talking in Korean.
that's
Yes?
my first time, more or less. Yeah.
Really?
I mean,
An honor.
you're welcome.
You become
I've done taekwondo, so I know like 앞차기, 옆차기, 노릇차기, and stuff like
you
that.
learned 태권도?
Yeah, yeah.
진짜 태권도 배웠어요? Did you learn 태권도?
Yeah. I mean,
How long?
not long at all. I started in Denmark like 2 years ago, but then it's been like on off. Like,
You know what? To learn taekwondo is on my bucket list.
oh really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Also living a vegan life for more than 6 months is on my bucket list too.
Oh.
I'm
Fighting.
I'm like a I mean sometime in the future I'm gonna be a vegan. And
Yes.
it's on my bucket list.
Yes. So when I did the phone call the other day with the Korean girl, I couldn't remember everything that I wanted to say, so I thought I would bring my sister in so that I could like say the few words that I couldn't remember the other day. Maybe I'll forget now as well. And she can flash the Korean that she knows because she actually knows Korean as well. Not really, kind of. So if I say 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
내 이름은 카밀라예요. 당신은 이름은 뭐예요?
집에서?
음?
내 이름은 리다요. Yep, you.
And we can also say 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Let's see if I always forget it in the Chinese way, but I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe. 모르겠어요. You know that one as well? 모르겠어요?
I don't know.
모르겠어요. And
007번.
I didn't even have to say anything. It's 007. Which is numbers as well.
소보로방.
Yeah, which is what? Straussel bread?
소보로빵. Okay.
Soboro.
보라라.
That's not a real word. That's
보라라.
all your Korean you know from BTS. Too much.
Yes.
Whatever else did I not say to her?
보고 싶다.
보고 싶다. One time I said Seoul 너무 보고 싶다.
Jag bor i Seoul.
No, like I miss Seoul a lot. But then she explained to me that when it's about a place, you can't say 보고 싶다 because 보고 싶다 it's only about a person. I can say Ida 보고 싶다, I think, but not if it's a place. So, and she said that was
전기장판.
I don't remember that word.
전기장.
I don't remember that word
Correct.
actually.
전기장판.
What's that?
전기장판.
I don't know what that is. Easy like words like 엄마, 아빠, 동생.
Det ved jeg ikke, hvad det
당신은
Søster.
당신은 나의 동생? I wonder if that's right. Like you're my younger
Sister.
Yes, but it's because 동생 means both, can mean I think both brother and sister. I haven't learned the word for younger sister. It just means like younger person. And then 할머니, 아줌마, 아저씨. Then there's all those like 언니, 누나.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And then strawberry. Do you remember that one?
No.
Because you told me that and I forgot that one.
Daimokai.
딸기 먹기. Wasn't that it? That's like eating strawberries, I think. Because
Mokai.
must be 딸기, maybe. 딸기?
Vi kan bare,
딸기 먹.
vi kan bare sige eating strawberries.
We don't know the words for strawberries, so we're just saying eating strawberries all the time. 먹다 is to eat, I think.
Ej, faktisk.
진짜? 정말?
진짜 모르겠어.
진짜 모르겠어.
Hvad hedder det?
치비카. That's another one, I think. 치비카.
Kan du sige hund eller kat?
이리와. You know, I feel like they always say that so dramatically in K-drama. 이리와. 이리와. 자기야, 이리와. Okay, it means come here.
Hvad?
Come here. 사람, that's human. And 사랑.
사랑해요.
Hey! Another one.
Det slutter alt sammen på jo.
That's
Yo.
because it's formal.
사랑해요.
That means it's polite. So if you meet an old
Portuguese,
person and you want to say you love them, you have to say 사랑해요. Even though you probably shouldn't say that to like an old stranger. It's just like 안녕하세요. But you could say 안녕 to me. Because, well, you could, because we're sisters. But I'm older than you, so actually I think you...
Oh my goodness.
You got.
Like,
There's 안녕하세요, which is hi. And then 안녕 계세요, 안녕 가세요. 안녕 계세요, 안녕 가세요. For when you leave. Or if you're the one leaving, I think.
oh my goodness.
Yeah. 지하철, I know that one. Bus, guess what that is?
Bus.
What do you think 지하철 is then?
Baby.
Not at all.
Baby bus.
No. No, another form of transport.
Bil.
No.
Tog.
Yes, kind of. Underground.
Bare undergrund. Metro.
Yes.
Metro.
Yes, 지하철. Do you know what 어디서 is? 어디서요? That means where. So if I say 지하철 어디서요? Do you know what that means?
Hvor er
Yes.
metro?
Yay! Brain working hard. 나는, 너는, or 나, 너, 우리.
Huh? We
Mm-hmm.
are the chair.
You know 앉아, right?
Sit. Au.
Yes. 손. 코.
Yes.
Mm.
Nose.
A plane.
Kan du ikke huske det der fra episoden? Sådan. Mini.
Yeah. 귀여워. That's another one. 이다 너무 귀엽다.
Det hedder sgu da
하지만
ikke- Du sagde
바보.
Ja, jeg ikke lige, hvad du sagde.
이쁘다. 바보.
I don't know what she's saying. I think she's saying okay.
잘생겼다. 태영아 너무 잘생겼다.
Han er flot.
There's also
Yummy,
two
yummy,
words that I always mix up that remind of each other. 영어, which is English, right? And 영화, the other one, like movie. English and movie sound similar, I think.
Mochi.
Mochi, that's not exactly a Korean word, but
Mochi. You papa mochi.
we're firing up with the BTS references in here. I think that's it. 아마도.
Goodbye.
I think that might be what I can remember. I'm not sure. Oh my god, that looked freaky. That looked like you didn't have a head. Ugh. I'm gonna insert a head here. Ew. Weird. That's it. Good. I'm gonna continue the studying now. Maybe she'll have learned something in 30 days as well.
No.
Probably not. So, it's day 1 and hopefully I will start to improve my Korean over these next 30 days. Let's see. But first, I wanted to start with learning the alphabet because I literally don't even know the Korean alphabet. And because I have the memory of a goldfish, I made this memory game in hopes to I don't know, learn quicker. I have written the Korean letter down on one piece and the corresponding sound in English on another one. I'll do a few rounds of these and see if anything implements any quicker than if I were to just look at the letters plainly. So before I begin practicing the letters, I thought I would at least write the ones down that I know already. Show you and like have a record of it. So okay, so I think these are the ones I know. So S M K A I R Y and D. And hopefully by 30 days I'll know all of them. I should at least.
오늘 어디에 갈 거예요?
오늘은 우리 기념일이에요.
우리 커피 마시러 가요.
잠을 못 잔 거야.
그 순간 눈을 떴잖아요. 그때 나는 이제 소리가 들리니까 눈을 못 뜨겠는 거예요.
Okay, so I just discovered the most crazy feature on the Memrise app, where you can point to stuff and it'll show you what the object is and the name in Korean. I'm like, what? How is that even possible? That's so cool. That's like the coolest thing I've ever seen.
시계, 선, 의자,
So it's probably been around, I think, 4 to 5 months since I last studied. I don't really have an excuse except for being extremely procrastinating and just very impatient. Obviously, I didn't think that I would be fluent in like 30 days. That's ridiculous, but I think I had an idea that perhaps I would be a lot better. And it's not that I haven't improved. I have, just not as much as I obviously would like to, and thought that I might have. I think I studied for about 3 weeks every day for like 1 hour, 1.5 hours. Yeah, obviously studying Korean for 3 weeks won't improve your skills that much unless you study a lot more than 1 hour a day, I think. Obviously everyone's different in terms of how fast you learn, but yeah, I don't know, that it takes a certain amount of time to learn a new language, especially like grammatics and stuff, so yeah. I'm so fucking inconsistent. The problem with me is that I find an interest in something and I feel like I put a lot of energy into it for like a week, and then I find something new and then I do that instead. But I really want to learn this language, and when you're learning it by yourself, it just takes a lot of discipline. Considering it's been so long since I studied, there's not much that I can really prove. Like I had in mind, I was having these before and after clips where I would show a different conversation, which is why I had that conversation with the lovely lady on the language exchange app, and my sister as well, because I would have like a comparison thing. That just doesn't seem possible now. There's just no way I could, it won't be that different, basically. It really won't. I have actually taken notice of that throughout these past few months, that I have learned a few more words, and sort of just like sentence structure, I guess. But again, it's just nothing I can really, like, I'm not at the point where I can show that. I could not write it down. I can't like speak it. I always find it a little bit strange when people would say that they understand more conversation than they can speak. Because I thought obviously you are able to speak it as well if you can hear and understand it. But now I kind of get what they are talking about. Yeah, because you can figure out sentences with just a few words, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you can put that sentence together for it to make sense. It's a lot more complicated than that, so I totally get that now. One thing that I perhaps can show, even though it's not that phenomenal, is that I know the letters now, not all of them. So I thought I would like write that down at least, so you can. I'll probably like put a comparison next to it as to where I started, and then I can show how much I know now. Okay, so these are the ones I know now. Yep. I know what you're thinking, like, wow, that's so impressive after 3 weeks. It didn't take me 3 weeks. I don't know how long this took me, like a few days, a week perhaps. Keep in mind I learned slowly, or at least my memory's pretty shit, so remembering characters takes a while. And I actually noticed that, like, mind-blowingly, being able to read makes a huge difference. Yeah, a month is just not enough. It's not enough to see any improvements. I don't regret at all doing this, obviously, because either way I've learned something and just gotten more curious about the language, because I feel like every time I learn something new I get really enthusiastic and excited, because you know, you learn something new and you're developing skills you didn't have before, and I find that really exhilarating and interesting. So I definitely appreciate that I did this. Good. The end. Bye.